guys, and I want you to understand why we are so excited about this company. I want you guys to understand the excitement that we have about this company. But just before we speak about the money part, I want to take you through, guys, the brief history of the company so that you may understand who we are and then what is APL Go all about. I tell people every time you start a business, you must do a thorough research. You must understand exactly what the business is all about, where does it come from, who are the founders, and everything should be covered up before you can basically partake. So guys, this is the business opportunity. It's called APL Go. So without any waste of time, Mr. Baloy, I will ask if you can just move over to the next slide, guys. I am so excited tonight to be sharing this with you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I see that my slide has actually disappeared. I don't know what happened there. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. How? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Guys, now they say to us, for us to really understand what APL Go is all about, guys, I'm going to explain it just in this one slide so that you may have an idea of who we really are. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand who we really are. APL Go, guys, has gotten the first place in these categories, guys, globally. Guys, I'm not talking about first place in South Africa, first place in America, or any other place. I'm talking about globally, meaning we have an organization called Business for Home. It's an organization that basically overlooks all the multi-level marketing platform, and then it gives them the gradings, it gives them everything, and then they can rate whether you can trust the platform or not. So guys, APL Go has gotten #1 in different categories. You can see that we are #1 direct selling company, ladies and gentlemen, according to Business for Home. For a couple of years, APL Go has been #1. And when you look again at another thing, we have been #1 again when it comes to what we call compensation plan. The money, guys, we are the best paying MLM company you can partner with. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not lie when I say what I'm saying. I have seen it with my own eyes. I'm experiencing the financial freedom because of this company. I am where I am today in the top 10 because of this company, ladies and gentlemen. A very beautiful compensation plan. I will speak about it later on. And we are also, guys, not only about compensation plan. We talk about money. I said I'm trying to explain the brief about this company so that we may understand who we really are. One thing that makes APL Go special company is the product. The product they have, all the products, ladies and gentlemen, you have attended some of the presentations in the past where they were explaining exactly the technology, everything about the company. But here is another thing that I want you guys to learn tonight is that our company was voted #1 again on their immune boosting product. We have the best immune boosting product globally. Not us saying that, but there are figures, there are votes. You can go to Business for Home, check for the past 4 or 5 years which company has been the #1. You will realize that APL Go, guys, is one of the best platform to ever partner with. And then one more thing that I want you guys to understand is that when you look at the compensation plan, this company takes 63% of the profits, meaning 63% of the profit from the products is taken and is being paid back to the associates. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, a whooping 63%, guys. This is a clear indication that we are indeed the best company when it comes to compensation plan. And then when you look at, again, one more thing, when you are a member of this company, you will realize that you don't necessarily always have to have products at hand. You can use our website to sell products to anybody, regardless of the location. This is one thing that make us special. I'm going to speak about this later on, ladies and gentlemen, that you can literally sell without having any products at hand. So meaning, guys, here you have a business where you can start from zero and you can make a very good income, because they say to you 74%, up to 74% is paid as a commission. I mean, as a 74% of profits is paid back to associate, from what we call customers. Meaning, when you are getting customers using the company website, you can make money without having any stock, and the company pays up to 74% percent, ladies and gentlemen. This is basically a very good percentage. When you look down again, you will realize that our company is AAA plus rated company. Guys, when we speak about the ratings, you will learn that there are different types of ratings when it comes to the MLM businesses. There is a AAA, AA, there is AAA, but here I am showing you that we have a AAA plus, the highest rating. When you want to know more about the company, you look again at such things. The ratings basically are being articulated from the credibility of the company. Can we trust the company? Are the products really delivers as they promise? Guys, these are the things that has given APL Go this rating. The next slide, please. Next slide, please. Thank you very much. Now, I want us to look at one more thing, guys. We have our founders of the company. This is one of the people I look up to, ladies and gentlemen, because of the heart, because of what this people that you see before your eyes have done. You know what we are today. We see many people becoming millionaires. We see many people able to build houses, buying cars. Guys, there are so many testimonials that are coming from this company through the founders of this company. We have Mr. Sergey Kulikov and Mrs. Olga Kulikov. It's a husband and a wife. They are the ones that basically have founded this company. These are very beautiful people. We're going to be, seeing them live later this year around August. Last year, I remember I was at the event in Mafikeng, Mabatu. I was there where the president was there, and I had an opportunity to have a picture with him. What a warm person, ladies and gentlemen! Everybody that attended that event to see the president, they will tell you that they've never been motivated like that. So this year, please make sure that you become part of the visit of the president in South Africa. So, guys, these are our founders of the company. They are blessed with 3 beautiful kids. These are parents, these are family, people who understand the values of the family. When you look at their history, guys, you will be so motivated to learn that Mr. Sergey Kulikov started to become part of network marketing from as young as 17 years. He was already part of network marketing, coming from nothing, ladies and gentlemen, built his way up until at the age of 21 years, he made his own first $1 million US, meaning at the age of 21, this gentleman had already made over $1 million US. In South Africa, it's about 18 million rands that this gentleman had generated at that age. And he built his portfolio going down to a property, but he had a heart for network marketing because he understood the power. He understood how much network marketing has changed his life, and he wanted to share this vision with as many people as possible globally, because that is one thing that has changed his own life, and that is why he's so passionate about people, guys. When you meet him, you will see the love that is given to people, and you will see, how friendly and loving he is. Thank you very much. The next slide, please. When we look at another thing here, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call the components that make us our company special. We have components, we have what make us special, ladies and gentlemen. Above all things, when you look at a business, we look at so many aspects, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, you're gonna look at the systems of the company. It's one thing that make us special. Why I am saying the system, ladies and gentlemen, APL Go, you can basically do it regardless of the location. You can do it anywhere in the world. That is one thing that makes it so beautiful. And you do not need to have a physical office. You can do it right in your at home, which means the systems that we have allows us to even work at home, because of you can literally, market the products online and make money while at home. And number two is that you can even sell the products without having the physical products. You can use your replicated what you call website of the company after you join. That website will have about 18 products that you can sell without even having them physically. And one thing that is making us special is that, and when you look again at another thing, we have a beautiful management. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen people who are so good when coming to management. In South Africa, you have Pamela, we have Mr. Ramoresi, and others. We just appointed our new communication and sales manager that is taking care of our South African market and Africa as a whole. This company has invested so much in quality leadership and the people who knows their job. And one more thing, that you will learn is that our products, ladies and gentlemen, are not just products. All of us, we know that we never spend a week, even a day sometimes, without getting a testimony of somebody telling us about their experience from these products. Ladies and gentlemen, when you want to be wealthy, you need to learn systems that will create wealth, but the system should be able to solve problems. So here we are helping people to get healthier. We are getting people to basically easily fight what diseases that they are fighting against, because through supplements, the body can be able to, sustain itself and fight all of this type of diseases. That is why our supplements are so very good, and we get more testimonials than any other products that you can sell from any other platform. I don't want to talk about any other platforms because I'm speaking about APL Go today. But what I want you to learn is that we have the best product, the best technology. One more thing is that we have events and we have travels. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I am so very much excited tonight. Reason being, I am counting just 3 days. I will be in a plane flying internationally to Bali with my wife. We're going to spend 7 days there. The company has paid everything. And the company this year have increased the number of people that are flying abroad. This year is about 23 people that the company has ensured that all expense have been paid. All expense been paid. Meaning by merely becoming part of the company and promoting it, you will see yourself even qualifying for trips internationally. What type of company, ladies and gentlemen, out there can do what APL Go is doing? Guys, this is the best opportunity ever. And when you look again at opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many, many opportunities I'm going to speak about later on. You will learn more about them. The next slide, please. Now, let's look at, again, one thing that makes us very special. Guys, you will see that our company is now already in over 75 countries, guys. I repeat again, we are in about 75 countries globally. And the number is basically from last year. When they do figures this year, surely we are now at about 80. Last year, we had Lesotho, we had Botswana, we had Swaziland. There are so many countries in Africa that are coming on board. And you will learn that this company is growing, exponentially. When you see a company grows exponentially, then you will learn that it means that whatever they have should be working for people, because everything can be tested through the results. So when the results are there, the company will definitely grow without a doubt. Remember that APL Go has now plus minus 13 years of existence. Imagine, guys, a company that can remain over a decade without any fail. You look at the financial statements, you'll realize that the companies, the APL Go's revenues are increasing year by year. So it means that it's a company that is actually positive, that cannot disappoint us any day in our lives, because we know that the products are selling themselves. The products here, guys, are selling themselves because they give the results. That is one thing that we have. The next slide, please. Now, let's look at what makes us special, guys. I've been speaking about products because this is the core of this business. Without these products, ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be where we are today. We have about 18 types of products. We have trainings that are happening every week. Please make sure that you attend. Let me tell you my secret behind my success in this business. I had to make sure that I learn more about the products than anything else, because people want to understand if you have the solution to their problems. And the more you understand about the products, the more it will be easy for you to recommend the right supplements for people, and they will give you the results. Your accuracy in giving people the right supplements will make you a success, because people will trust what you say. So meaning you need to learn. Anybody that is looking at making money, don't look at just getting people on board, but listen to me carefully tonight. Attend trainings. It is your success formula. Without training, you will not see much money. But when you are being trained, when you learn, guys, I promise you one thing, that your business will begin to take off like a rocket. I tell you guys, through this company, after I've attended numerous presentations, trainings, guys, in a space of 3 months, I had already achieved my 3rd rank in the business. In just 3 months, I was on my 3rd rank. Why? Because I had to learn, because people don't want to know much about money up until you tell them about the product. So learn the products. Money will come, automated. It will come automatically when you know exactly about the company and the product. So everybody must do that. Let us go to the next slide, please. Now, here we have something that stand out, and I love this company for this very same reason. It is because of their professionalism. Again, it's because of the way they ensure that everything is legal. Guys, many companies, they come up with products that are not even being certificated. We sell, but you don't have documentation that are backing these products. Our products has been tested. Our products has been tested. That is why I'm about to share this information with you to see that we have a quality and we have the best products in the market. Can we go to the next slide, please? I want to show you something, guys, so that you may understand. The next slide, please. Now, looking at all the certification, you will realize that APL Go is registered with FDA. What is FDA? It's Food Drug Administration or Association, which means every product that is consumed by mankind as a form of a supplement must go through what you call FDA. How many products in the market have been registered with FDA? People are selling us things, but we don't even know all the certification. There is no quality. There is nothing that is backing them up. But we have something here that has went through FDA. Number two, you will realize that we also have a certificate with the Jewish Council and the Halal. You will realize that, guys, APL Go has ensured that even all people from all walks of life are being catered for, because APL Go is for the people, regardless of what you come from, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Jewish, whether you are whatever you are coming from, your background. Our supplement has ensured that they have all the quality control to ensure that they serve everybody regardless of their background. Can I go to the next slide, please? And one more thing is that our products, ladies and gentlemen, has got a certification again with the health, what you call HPA. We call it HPA here in South Africa. Is Health Product Association of Southern Africa. HPA simply stands for Health Product Association of Southern Africa, not South Africa, Southern Africa. When we speak about Southern Africa, we speak about all the countries that are in the southern part of Africa. We including Botswana, we're including Zimbabwe, Lesotho, all of the countries that are in the southern, they are falling under this organization called HPA. Now, you will realize that the certificate is issued every year, because every year our products have been taken to HPA and other relevant organizations to test if they are still same quality and they still deliver as what they promise. So our products are going through HPA every year, and then we get the certification for a year. And then when you look again at one more thing, ladies and gentlemen, you will learn that we do have what you call the manufacturing plants, ladies and gentlemen. Today I was learning, Lydia Natalia was showing me that, hey, Junior, Moldova is basically a country. So we have a production facilities in Moldova. When you go to Moldova, there is a place called Chisinau. I'm not sure even if I'm spelling it okay, but I hope so. So it produces about 250,000 boxes, guys, a whooping 250,000 boxes in one shift. One shift. Remember, a day has got 24 hours. If you are to calculate what is a shift is 8 hours. So meaning a day, we have about 3 shifts. So in a shift, if it is 250, so meaning in a day, they can produce 750,000 boxes, 750,000 boxes in a day, just in one facility. When you look at another one, there is another facility again in Moscow. In Moscow, we have another one in Russia. They can produce about 320,000 boxes in one shift. 320,000 boxes in one shift, meaning in 3 shifts, which is a day, they can produce about 960,000 boxes. So both facilities, in an actual fact, can produce about 1.7 million boxes. 1.7 million. Guys, This is to say to the world, APL Go is prepared to become the paramount. It is ready to become, you know what, a business that will cater for the world, meaning they are prepared. You can see by the production capabilities that these people are prepared. They will never, ever have a time when they tell us that Moldova or here in Moscow, they don't have stock. So there will be stock available in our facilities. The only thing that we'll discover is that in South Africa, we can be out of stock, but Moldova and Moscow will always have a stock. So there will be no time where we will tell you that we don't have anything from the company. So the company is prepared to serve you guys. It's a company where you can build your career. So guys, thank you very much. The next one, please. Now, look at another thing. We do have facilities again in a head office in Roodepoort. We have a head office in Roodepoort, just front opposite Clearwater Mall. If you guys knows Roodepoort, there is a mall there. It's called Clearwater Mall. It's a famous mall. Just front opposite the mall, we have what you call Clear Water Office Park. That is where you will get our offices here in South Africa. Roodepoort, when you go to building number 5, that is where you'll get them. I remember last year, I visited the facilities, guys. I've never met people that are so warm. Guys, if you've been to APL Go's head office, the people there, guys, they smile. It's like they know you, you know what, for a long time, guys. When I was there, I felt at home. They even gave me a free tour to the facilities. They've shown me all the facilities in the offices. I've seen where the stock is coming from. I've seen the what you call where they conduct meetings and trainings. Everything is there, ladies and gentlemen, guys. One time, just take a trip and then just go by our head office and just greet them and tell them that I'm also a member. I would love to see my company in full. So, guys, that is one thing that is making us special. And then when you look again at another thing is that when you look at other pictures, you will see our president was here in South Africa. These are beautiful pictures, guys, a memory. When he was here in South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the energy on the pictures. Guys, sometimes the pictures can tell you how happy people are. You will see that in many events, people have been having checks there. You will see in South Africa and in Russia, you will see that Moses at OR Tambo International Airport when the president was landing here in South Africa, guys. Our president got a very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, conducting meetings with the people here in South Africa. It was beautiful, guys. It was so beautiful to basically have an experience to be part of this event. And when you look again at another thing, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, basically, I wanted to spend more time on this topic, guys, which is a world of new opportunities, guys. They say this is what a world of new opportunities. Let us quickly look at what am I speaking about. The next slide, please. Now, guys, here is one thing that is making us, you know what, this excited. It is how they pay us. Above all things, having the best products, yet we still get money. Other people, they will have the products, but when you look at the money, ladies and gentlemen, people are not getting paid that good. But here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best of everything. Best products, best compensation plan. We've got 12 types of earning here in this company, meaning you can get different type of bonuses, meaning you can get paid for different activities happening in your business. We've got instant commissions. We also have monthly commissions. We have quarterly commissions. We have upon rank, ladies and gentlemen, achievements. So there are so many opportunities to earn in this company. Can we go to the next one so that we look at how do we actually make money? Now, like I said, above everything that you are getting in this company, we all need to know how do we become part of the company. Ladies and gentlemen, for you to become part of APL Go, you pay a once of 375 rands. Wow. Only 375 to start a business. Ladies and gentlemen, this money is so affordable to almost everybody, regardless of their backgrounds. No one will tell you that I do not want to start my life. With only 375, you are able to start your business. There are many, many companies out there. People are looking at starting, but when you look at the capital that is needed, is so much. But here we say from 375, you can open up many opportunities. Let us look at those opportunities. Number one, remember when you sign up and become a part of APL Go, you can become part of APL Go as a customer. If you say, I don't wish to get people on board, but I want to have an account and buy things at a wholesale price. Remember, by merely paying 375, you will get everything at a wholesale price. Wholesale price by paying 375, meaning you save money on the go, number one. Number two, you will also have an opportunity to earn money, meaning by becoming part of us, you can capitalize and earn money by telling people. We earn money by telling people. I was having a conversation with one of my friends during the course of the week, and we were speaking about Facebook. Yes, Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. How did we know about Facebook? It was not because Facebook advertised on TV. It was not because Facebook advertised anywhere. What made Facebook to be what it is today, it is because somebody spoke about Facebook to a friend. So meaning Facebook grown by merely, word of mouth. Somebody was speaking about it. But here is a difference between telling people about things that are not paying you and things that are paying you. Here in APL Go, when you speak about APL Go to people, you are getting paid. But when you look at what Facebook is today, it's a bigger social media platform where majority of us have marketed it. We have told people about it, but none of us have gotten a cent about telling people about it. Almost every month, you will hear people speaking about there is a special in a certain retail store, yet they are not getting even a cent. But here in APL Go, we say you use your mouth to make money. You make sure that this time you direct your voice, your speech to things that will get you paid at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what APL Go is all about. It's a word of mouth business. You tell people about the amazing products. By so doing, you are getting paid. So that is why we're saying to you guys, you will get paid money by merely paying 375 and telling other people about this wonderful opportunity. And then you'll see that you will also have access to training. Guys, I love APL Go for one thing. They have not invested here, just for people to become members, but they want everybody to become a success. That is why we are the only company that is conducting trainings every week. Guys, tomorrow there is a training. Again, you will see that on Tuesday there is also a training. And you will realize that even on Wednesday, there is something else that is happening. We are the company that is ensured that you get all the information you need for your own success, meaning the company has invested so much in people because they understand that the more people understand what we are all about, the more it becomes easy for them to grow. And you will learn that, ladies and gentlemen, that in this company, like I said, we have different types of earnings, like I said. We have a bonus called Start Bonus, which is a bonus that you get paid by merely referring somebody. By speaking about the company and the people understand and love the products, you will be getting paid for each and every person. But just before I speak about this bonus, I want you to understand that every person that is becoming part of us can buy in the company and they get what we call a status. Remember, when you become part of the company, you pay 375. Then you can decide that I'm going to buy products. The products that you will buy will be equivalent to a status that is there. You will see that when you spend 1,500, you will become what we call a promoter. When you pay 1.5, we call you a promoter. When you pay 3,000 worth of products, we call you an associate. When you spend 6,000, we call you a builder. When you spend 9,000, we call you a mentor. When you spend 27,000, we call you a VIP. When you spend 45,000, we call you a diamond. I want you to understand that all of the status will basically, let me see this. I see many people are coming in. All of the status, ladies and gentlemen, will give us the benefits in the company. I'm going to talk about them because I want you guys to understand, especially on the compensation plan tonight. I want you to understand the power of status. When you are on 1.5 status, you will not be the same as the person at 3,000. So you need to understand the benefits because sometimes you are losing money mainly because of you are still at a smaller status. So it is important for you guys to ensure that you look at your status and you are at the status where you can earn much better. But let's look at the bonus called Start Bonus. Start Bonus, you are being paid, guys, for referring people, for getting people here in this company to become members and also become distributors. So they say to you, when you bring a promoter, you are gonna get 10% of what they spend. So meaning if somebody come into the company and say, I want to become a promoter, you get 10% of that. What is 10% of 1.5? 10% of 1.5 will be 150 rands. Ladies and gentlemen, by mainly telling one person, guys, about APL Go who's coming in with 1.5, you're getting 150 rands. What if you tell somebody and then they decide to take 3,000? Company says, we will also give you 10%, which is about 300 rands. 300 rands, ladies and gentlemen, can buy your data, can cover a lot of things. But what if you bring somebody who comes in and say, you know what? I want to become a builder. Guys, please look. When you bring a builder, they begin to change how they pay you. They say, we are now increasing commission because you are bringing on board a builder. When you bring a builder on board, which is somebody spending 6,000, the company gives you 15%, not 10%. They give you 15%. What is 15% of 6,000? That will be about 900 rands, one person coming on board with 6,000. What happens when you bring somebody coming on board with 9,000? The company says, hey, listen, we are now changing the percentage again. We are giving you 17.5%. What is 17.5% of 9,000? That will be 1,575 rands. One person signing up under you, buying products worth 9,000, you have already in your pocket 1,575 rands. Guys, this is a very good commission. When somebody comes in and say, I want to come in with 27,000, they say to you, no, we're giving you more here. Instead of pay you 7.5%, they say we are increasing the percentage. We are giving you a whooping 20%. Imagine you get somebody saying, I want to take the status of VIP, which is 27,000 status, and you are getting paid 5,400 for bringing that person on board. What if you bring somebody who's bringing 45,000? When somebody sign up with 45,000, the company says 20% of 45,000 is 9,000. 9,000, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine one person coming in saying, I want to buy 45,000 and you have 9,000 in your pocket. That's a good money, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at another bonus quickly. The other bonus will be called a group bonus. Another beautiful bonus. I love this bonus, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful bonus here. Remember, you have already gotten paid the first bonus, and then the company say, on top of what we've paid you, remember, on top of you, we pay you the start bonus. We can pay you another one. We call it a group bonus. How does a group bonus work? A group bonus, say, it have two legs. You must actually have two legs, meaning you will have to place one person on the left-hand side, and then you will have to place one person on the right-hand side, meaning one person left, one person right. And you can place as many people as possible on those legs. It does not matter. But to start qualifying, you need one left, one right. You can have 20 people left, 20 people right, coming directly under your link or under you. But it is important to have at least one left, one right for you to qualify. Now, they say to you, the duplication, when it happens, when your people are doing the same thing, obviously the legs will begin to now get more points, of which, before I speak about how much they pay here, I want you to understand the points. How the points work. They say to you, anybody who is signing up with 1.5, you will accumulate 40 points on that leg. It does not matter who brought the person. As long as somebody is joining in on the left leg, you get 40 points, even if they are not being brought by you. If somebody comes in on the right-hand side, it does not matter. So this one, they only calculate points. 3,000 status will give you about 80 points. And then 6,000 status will give you about 160 points. And then 9,000 status will give you about 240 points or PV. We call them PV so that you don't get confused. PV is point value. So PV is what we call them here. And then when somebody coming in with a 27,000 status, which is a VIP, the leg will accumulate 720 PV. When somebody come in with a diamond, you will get about 1,200 PV. So these are the PVs that we're gonna calculate. You need to know your PVs here, guys, because they are important on this bonus too for you to understand. Now, let me make a practical example. Say to you, you are bringing people on board left and right, and then they are doing the same thing. There is duplication happening on those legs. There is somebody bringing somebody. At the end of the week, when we calculate how many PV came in, say the other leg has got 3,000 PV and the other leg has got 2,000 PV. So meaning you will have two legs, the other one 3,000, the other one 2,000. Now the company say to you, they will look at the leg and then they will tell you that the leg with more points, we call that leg a power leg, meaning you will not survive without having a power leg. You always need a power leg for you to get paid on this commission. The other leg, which is a smaller leg, we call it a pay leg. So meaning money will always come on a small leg, and the power leg should always have enough points so that the small leg can always pay. So now how does it work? Let me say now you have joined the company with 1,500. That is how much you've paid, meaning your status is 1.5 and you've got 3,000 and 2,000. You're gonna get paid 10% of the pay leg, meaning the company is gonna say 10% of 2,000 points that has came in on that particular week. So 2,000 points multiplied by 10% will be 200. That is your money. But for you to know how much exactly 200 is in South Africa, you will multiply that by 15 rands. So meaning your money will be 3,000. But what happens if you are an associate, somebody who is joining at a 3,000? You are joining with a 3,000. Meaning, guys, for you to understand is that your status will determine how much money you make out of this group bonus. So an associate will get 15% of 2,000. What is 15% of 2,000? That will be 300 points. We multiply that by 15 rands, is going to be 4.5. Do you see the difference? Somebody who joined with 1.5, they pay you 10%. But if you would have joined with 3,000, the money would have increased by 50% because the other person is getting paid 3,000. And because you are an associate, you are making 4,500. Do you see the difference? And when somebody is at a status of 6,000, which is a builder, you are now going to get paid even more percentage, meaning they say to you 2,000 of, 20% of 2,000 because you are a builder. A builder is anybody that is signing up or who is at a status of 6,000. When you are having a team under you left and right, their pay leg will give you 20%, guys. What is 20% of 2,000? That is 400. Multiply 400 by 15 rands, then you have 6,000. In the bank, guys. It's a good money. But what happens, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a mentor? A mentor is somebody who have spent 9,000. If you join with the 9,000, your percentage on this bonus becomes bigger. They say we're giving you 25%. What is 25% of 2,000? That is 500. 500 multiplied by 15 rands, that will give you 7,500. Guys, you see the difference? Everybody has done one and the same thing. The difference is your status, meaning your status determines how much money you make. What happens if you are a VIP or a diamond? Anybody who is a VIP and a diamond, they are taking the maximum. So when you are a VIP and a diamond, you're taking the maximum a commission in group bonus. That is why we celebrate VIPs and diamond every month. These are the people who knows what they want. Guys, if you want to see money in this company, guys, don't be afraid. I challenge you, do not be afraid. I have seen it myself. A status will make you money. So make sure as you join, you get the status that you can afford, but you get the best status. Please, just get the best status and you will see so much money here. When you are a VIP, you are making 30% of your pay leg. Imagine 30%. What is 30% of 2,000? That is 600 points. When you multiply that by 15 rands, you will have about 9,000, 9,000, ladies and gentlemen, a whooping 9,000. Mainly because you are a VIP or a diamond, you are making 9,000. There is somebody who have joined the company. You did one and the same thing, but at the end of the week, you are not getting paid same money. What is the reason? It is your status. That is the secret. Don't be afraid to upgrade. Do not be afraid to upgrade. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where money comes from. And now, as I'm speaking, I just want to see people who say, you know what? Before this year end, I'm going to be a diamond. And if you are that person, type diamond on the chat box. I want to see people who says, we want to make serious money this year. Can you type diamond on the chat box? I want to see those that are saying, diamond is where I am going. Can I see Cindy so say diamond? Thank you, Cindy. So that is where we need to be. Who else, guys? Deliwe say diamond. That is where we need to be, guys. Paulina Mora say diamond. Who else, ladies and gentlemen? Melody Solo say diamond. Guys, this is what we want. Taylor say diamond. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That is where we need to be. Diamond is a way to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And next slide, please. Now, here is another beautiful bonus. We call it a matching group. What is a matching group? A matching group, you are getting paid because your people are getting paid. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, here you are being paid for people getting paid. Yo, this APL Go, they really want us, you know what, guys, to collapse because of money. You are being paid for working. You are being paid because somebody's getting paid. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen. So the goal here should be you helping other people now to make as much money. How do you help them? Get them to attend all the trainings. That is the secret. If you want your people to get paid, get them to attend all the trainings, all the presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to make money, make sure your people attend all of the activities that are happening in the company. So here they say to you guys, for you to qualify for this bonus, they say to you, when you are an associate, meaning if you are just a member of the company and you haven't accomplished any rank, you will not qualify for this. For you to qualify, you need to be at least on one of the ranks here. Meaning when you become a manager, you will qualify to get paid for level 1 people. When you become a senior manager, they open up again for level 2 people. Level 1 are your personally sponsored people. Level 2 are people that have been brought by your personally sponsored people. And then level 3 is going to be the people sponsored by the level 2 people up until we get to other levels. But you open up all of the levels by ranking up. So make sure that you also push yourself, ladies and gentlemen, to rank up so that you qualify to get this amazing bonus. A manager will get 20% level 1. A senior manager will get 20% level 1. And a senior manager will open up level 2. They say if you are a senior manager, you will also get paid 10% of your people in level 2. And then when you become a director, you will be basically getting paid 20% level 1, and then they will give you 10% from people level 2, and then they will open up level 3 for you, which is 5% of their earnings. Managing director will get paid 20% level 1, 10% level 2, 5% level 3, 5% level 4, and 5% level 5. And then corporate director will open up more levels. They will pay you from level 1 up until level 6. But when you become a national director, international director, or a premier director, then you will get paid up until level 7. So anybody that is making money on group bonus, you remember the left and the right, that bonus, if they are making money on that bonus, they will check how much they have made. If your people is making, that is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's important also that you upgrade and you teach your people to upgrade. Why I'm saying upgrade? Imagine your people making 30% on that group bonus. 30%, remember status, it gives 30% if you are a VIP or diamond. If the people are there, they are making 30% and they earn more money, you're also going to get percentage of their money. That is important that your people upgrade. That is why this bonus becomes more as your people learn the secret. Now they say to you, ladies and gentlemen, can we go to the next one? I just want you to see exactly how much money you can potentially make out of this. It's a beautiful bonus. And next slide, please. Let's look at this simple illustration. Say you have people, 5 people level 1. This is an example of 5. You can have 10, you can have 15, you can have 20. But I'm showing you the power of only 5 by 5. Meaning you don't have to end on 5 simply because you are making an example of 5. You can do 10, you can do 15, it's up to you. The more people you have, the more money you can make. I don't know why the screen is short, it's cut into half. I'm not seeing the other figures, but it's fine. I'll try to see if I can cover everything. I see half of the screen. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I have it now. Now, they say to you guys, you have 5 people under you who are earning 4,000 a month. 5 people under you earning 4,000 a month, and you will get 20% of each and every person. Remember, 5 of them earning 4,000. It means that together they are earning 20,000. Your people in your first level, and the company will pay you 4,000 as your commission. If your people are earning that every month, you help only 5 people to earn 4,000. You will be making 4,000 every month because you've got 5 people who are earning 4,000. What happened if their own people, meaning the people, 5 people, now they duplicate and do 5 each, and then it becomes 25 people in level 2. And these people in level 2 are also making 4,000 each. So meaning from level 1 is 4,000, level 2 you will be making 10,000. So meaning only 2 levels, you will gonna go home with 14,000. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, a bonus that you are getting paid because people are getting paid is 14,000 from level 1 to level 2. And then if your level 2 people can duplicate and then go to level 3, which is 125 people, you will be making 5% of their income in group bonus. Meaning you will get 25,000 every single month. Meaning you're getting 4,000 level 1, you're getting 10,000 level 2, you're getting 25,000 level 3, a whooping 39,000 a month. Whoa, guys, there is money in this business. 39,000 a month, level 1 to 3. Level 4, it gives you 125,000. Imagine 125,000 plus 39,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it means 4 levels will be giving you at around plus minus 180,000 rents because people are getting paid. Level 4 will give you 625,000. Level 5 will give you 1.8 million. And level 6 will give you 6.25 million. Guys, I hope you are hearing here what I'm saying. Meaning, if you can build the structure and have people that are getting paid 5 by 5, I don't know if we were supposed to say 10 by 10, how much money? What if it was supposed to be 20 by 20? How much money? So guys, there is so much money. Total is going to give you about 8.9 million. Let's go to the next one, please. Now, there is another beautiful bonus. One of the most exciting, the easiest bonus of them all. I call this one easy money, easy bonus. Reason being, ladies and gentlemen, this one, it's a bonus you get paid because your people have learned that every single month, every one of us need to buy at least 2 boxes. I will tell you why it's important that we get a minimum of 2 boxes every month. But as you rank up, they will increase a little bit and say maybe 3 boxes, but minimum that is required here is 2 boxes. Every person a month, you can buy only 2 boxes, and then you're going to be active in the business. Meaning, when you buy 2 boxes, you are enabling yourself to earn the following month. Every month, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are getting paid mainly because of the previous month. We have made what we call activity, or we bought our 2 boxes. Now, I want you to understand the beauty, guys. Here is the beauty of this bonus. When you buy these 2 boxes and you are consistent for 12 months, you're going to open up another opportunity to earn another bonus. I'm going to speak about it later on, but please remind your people to always remember to do their 2 boxes a month, because it is very, very important for their earnings. It's very, very important again for other opportunities. So the company says we're going to use an illustration of 5 by 5. I said we can do 10 by 10. 20 by 20, everything is up to you. But let's look at a simple structure, 5 by 5. When 5 people buy 2 boxes, can we go to the next slide so that we can see the figures? When your 5 people buy 2 boxes, you're going to get a commission of those people that have made their monthly activity. Meaning you're going to get yourself 150 rands because your 5 people have done the same thing. What happens if your 5 people teach their 5 to do the same thing in level 2? You're going to get now 6% of you're going to get 6% of what of their activity that they've done for the month. Meaning you're going to get yourself around 500 rands on that. I mean, how much is 900 rands. Level 4, you're going to get yourself 5,250. Guys, I want you to basically see this. Level 1, level 2, level 3, meaning 5 brings 5 and 5 brings 5. By mainly doing the structure 5 by 5 for 3 levels, please look at the income. You're going to be making plus minus 6,400 a month. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You add 150 plus 900 plus 5,250. You are making 6,400. I know that here in South Africa, we have a challenge, economic challenge. We have about 60% of people that are owning houses via what you call bank finance or a bond, who are struggling to make, to make those payments on a monthly basis. We have figures, 60%, guys, of people in South Africa who are owning houses are struggling to pay their houses. But look at you now bringing 5 by 5 just for 3 levels. You have 6.4 that can literally help you to pay 1 bill. By mainly doing 5 by 5, how many people you know? You can bring 10 maybe, 20 maybe, but they say here, do 5 by 5, you're already earning 6.4 a month. Let's look at level 4. If this duplication goes down to level 4, you're now going to be making 8% of their purchase, meaning you are making another 30,000 on top of that 6,400. You are going home, guys, mainly because people are buying every month. Remember, our products, ladies and gentlemen, are very beautiful products. You are making 36,000 a month, mainly because you're teaching people one simple thing, $2 a month. What happens if your people are doing it in level 4? Level 5, I meant to say, level 5, you are making 168,750, meaning when you add money from level 1 up until level 5, you are going home with a whooping plus minus 200,000. Oh, guys, yo, there is money here. 200,000 rands a month, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at level 6. Level 6 will give you about 937,500. Guys, if you are adding all of this money, that will give you about 1.1 million. And I want to make another simple illustration of a status. You see, this is what you need to qualify for when you are basically building your business. But here is another way of shortcutting everything. When you want to do shortcut, ladies and gentlemen, you can basically buy a diamond package. Diamond package, they will pay you 10% on each level. 10% on because you are a diamond. No need for you to rank up. By mainly buying a diamond package, you are getting paid 10% level 1, 10% level 2, 10% level 3, up until level 6. All the levels, you are making 10%. Can we go to the next one, please? Now, I'm closing, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful bonus is this one. We call it I think we've missed one. Is it the last slide? There is another one for, all right, if it's this one, it's okay. But here, okay, I wanted this one. Thank you very much. Guys, I said to you earlier on, there is beauty in ensuring that you buy your $2 and you teach your people doing the same thing. If you can do that for the whole year, 12 months, guys, this company is not a company for 1 month or 2 months. The company pays you for loyalty here. They pay you just for remaining with them. They increase money year by year. They say to you, you're going to qualify for activity bonus by mainly maintaining with $2 and teaching your people to do the same thing. But depending on your rank, the boxes might be 3, others might be 4, depending on their rank, but minimum is 2. By mainly doing this, you are getting paid this money. Then we have a lifestyle bonus. Lifestyle bonus It's another bonus we have been given, guys, just for lifestyle. But remember, with the more you rank up, the more you qualify for bigger chunk of money. They increase what you get paid as you rank up even more. And we have, again, what you call entertainment, guys. This business is something else. They pay us for entertainment. So for you to qualify for these 3 bonuses, ensure that you remain a minimum of a year. Ensure that your people are doing activities and you are also helping them to rank up. And that is how you gonna get this. Can you go to the next one, please? Now, another beautiful bonus. We call this one uni-level infinity bonus. It's an infinity. It means that it does not end. It does not end. They say to you, when you become a national director, from level 7 and downwards, you're gonna be getting 1% of this activity bonus. You're gonna get activity bonus 1% of each and every one, level 7 till infinity. As long as people are coming in, irregardless, guys, you will be getting paid for each and every one of them making what you call activity. When you become an international director, you are getting 1.5%. When you're becoming a premier director, you are getting 2.5% of each and every one from level 7 till infinity. Thank you. Guys, I think this will be the end of my presentation tonight. I'm not sure if we still have another slide, but thank you very much. I want you guys to learn that APL Go is more than just a business. It is the best company because it has the best events and training. We have the best compensation plan. We have the best team. We have the best product for fast sales and wellness. We have the best support system. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what APL Go is all about. And please remember, this next month on the 8th, we have an event happening in Pretoria, in Mainland Mall, Banyard Theatre. You need to remember to buy your tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, tickets are flying. So ensure that you buy those tickets and get your team to go attend. If you want to see, guys, more, you know what, of your business growing, get your people to attend events such as this one. It's a beautiful event. It's going to be a recognition event. There will be so many activities, ladies and gentlemen. There will be music, there will be food, there will be so many things that are happening there. Buy yourself a ticket, give your people an experience of a lifetime. Let them see what APL Go is all about. Let them feel it, because when they see things on this event, I'm telling you guys, things will not be the same again. And remember, again, on the 27th of this month, there is another event happening in Pretoria. Remember to buy your tickets as well. There will be information that will be shared in the group. Ensure that you get those tickets and then attend every event. That is the success formula in this company. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My name is Junior Mafuyane. If there is anyone with questions, you can ask any question.